Good morning, everybody. Joe Chacho here. Happy Friday. Today we're going to talk about running a direct mail lead. What's the best lead to run? Is it a direct mail lead? Is it a Facebook lead? Is it a telephone lead? Is it a referral lead? To me, all leads have their purpose. Some leads, such as a Facebook lead or phone lead, are more time sensitive because people forget, slips their mind that they either did something on Facebook or they did something on a phone call with somebody. Sometimes people just forget. That's why they have, like, what is your favorite hobby? What's your favorite sport? What is your favorite color, to kind of refresh their memory on it. So a Facebook lead and a phone lead are more time sensitive. The nice thing about a direct mail lead, which is a paper lead, they're able to see their name on there, their handwriting, their age, and exactly what they filled out. And they still forget doing it. So I think that a direct mail lead, which costs the most, is the best lead out there. Now, there's times where agents have bought in TV leads. TV leads usually are more expensive, yet those are as well more time sensitive as well. So if you want to buy a Facebook lead, you want to buy a phone lead, you can't sit and order them on Thursday, because now you're going to have to work Saturday and you're probably have to work Friday. So if you got things planned on the next 2 days, don't order leads. So if you sit and saying, Heather, I want to order leads, I want to be out there first thing Tuesday morning, give Heather all the information on Friday. Get it all done on Friday, get it in the system. So her first thing Monday morning, she hits one button, bam, everything goes through, everything goes smooth. You may get leads that Monday afternoon, not likely. It was probably 6 months ago. Yet more people are taking advantage of the Facebook leads. So you're probably going to start getting them sometime on Tuesday. Okay? When they come in to Heather real time, she sends them to you. And most of the time she gets 3 or 4 at a time. It's kind of like bam, bam, bam. She gets them, cleans them up, and sends them direct to you. When it comes to a paper lead, you're going to order them. It takes about 3 to 4 weeks for the leads to come back. When the leads come back, we're going to wait till we have at least 10 of them in inventory for you, and then send them to you. We try to get them to where they come out and hopefully come back to where every Saturday you're going to get your leads emailed to you from Heather in blocks of either 20, 25, or 30, whatever amount of leads you feel that you want and you can afford, that you have time to run. A direct mail lead has their name on the bottom of it. It's got what they filled out. It's either a pink or green card is what we use. It's got their spouse's names, it's got their phone number they fill it out, got the ages they fill it out. So it's something that they can sit and say, they can hold something. Yes, ma'am, this is a lead you sent in. I hand them all the leads. What I like to do is I like to highlight life insurance if it's on the lead, final expense, burial insurance, whatever buzzwords are on there. You may qualify, see if you qualify. I like to have all that stuff highlighted to where when I hand it to the client, they're going to go, their eyes, excuse me, are going to go exactly to where I want their eyes to go. I don't want them to sit and be looking around and saying, Joe, I have no idea what this is, and I don't remember sending this in, so I want to do everything I can to help them out. I rode with an agent yesterday. She came in from out of town. We had a great time. We made just one sale. Matter of fact, the last door knock of the day, it was raining. We made a sale. I got a couple go backs today and a couple for next week. A paper lead to me is the strongest one out there. Okay? You can use it today, next week, next month. You can do it next year. I've had leads that I've gotten that what I'll do is that if I got a lead from 2017 or 2018, I'm going to say, Joe, man, those leads are old. You know, why are you doing that there? People are not going to want to buy something. They said that a long time ago. Well, let me kind of tell you what I do. On the top it says 2017 benefit information. I block off the 2017 with like a black Sharpie. Their ages, I get like a little square, block off his age 61, her age 59, block it off, and I go to that door and say, hello, my name is Joe. You just sent this card in. Joe, it's been 2 years ago. You're wasting your time. Well, in some cases I am, and in some cases I'm not. To me, in my mind, that is paid for inventory that I have. It's kind of like you owning a clothing store and saying, oh, this doesn't sell, and you just throw it away. What you're going to do is you're going to reduce the price, sometimes go below your cost to at least get some of your money back, where you can put that money back into your operating account to where you can buy fresh laundry, fresh clothes, fresh whatever you need to buy. For us is to buy more leads. Everything that we do has to do with timing. The lady I went to see yesterday, very nice lady. It was her and her daughter and her son lived in one little apartment where they're talking. She says, "Oh, I'm so happy you're here." She said, "I wish you were here a week ago." And I go, "Why is that?" She says, "Well, I bought something already." I said, "Well, no problem." I said, "I'm an independent broker." I said, "I represent 26 different carriers. Show me what you have, and I'm going to see if what you have is that you qualify for, and I'm going to see if I can help you out." She was all excited. She's all I got is $6,000. It's not enough. I couldn't afford the one for $10,000, which I need. I don't have money for the marker now. I don't know what I can do for my mother. And she was going on and on and on and on. So all I had to do was to find a program that was in her price range. Okay? Direct mail lead. So she sent one in to me that I got. Yes, I got it. Today's Friday. I got it on Tuesday. And I got these to run them with the agent that's in town, okay? So I ran it with her yesterday. She sent a card in the week before, and the agent was there and signed her up last week. So I said, okay. So when you have a lead, no matter whether they have something, they don't have something, if they have a lead and they've already bought something, get excited because now you don't have to sell it to them. Now you got to see if what they have is what they qualify for. If it's something they need, something they want, see if you can get them something better. So I went in there, we sat chit-chatted. We went from a $6,000 program of $64 a month, okay, and this was guaranteed issue, okay, went to another one that was $10,000, $12,000 for $73. Company she was with has just got higher rates than our guaranteed issue. So I pulled mine out, put it on my little phone, on my little FE calls calculator that all you guys have. Boom, 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 boom. Said, here's the company, here's the carrier. This is what it's going to cost. She said, are you serious? I said, yes, ma'am. She showed me the actual paperwork that the other agent left her. Excuse me, my headset's driving me crazy. I apologize. Showed me the paperwork. Hers was return of premium plus 10%. So was mine. She's just the exact same thing. Neither one of them were actually in effect yet. The other one's not going to start until August 3rd. Went back and forth. She thought I was a hero. Okay? Now, I got paid as earned, but yet, as I told the agent I was riding with, I said it's something. It adds up. Okay? Now, that lead that I have was a fresh lead. If that client would have received that lead and they really didn't need it, they couldn't afford it, they didn't want it, no matter whether the lead is 1 day old, 1 month old, or 1 year old, they're not going to buy it. There's got to be a need. And our job is to help them find the need of the reason they sent that lead in. Okay? Years ago when I got into business, people used to call me and say, Joe, you need to get over to the house. I need to buy some health insurance from you. My first question is, what's wrong with you? Oh, there's nothing wrong with me. I just want to buy it. You don't wake up on a Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock and say, I want to buy health insurance and spend $150 a month. You don't do that. So what they were doing is that they were BSing me because they needed insurance because something was wrong with them. I said, listen, you've been a friend of mine for a while. You know what I'm saying? I can get it for you, but what's going to happen is if anything's on your medical records, they're not going to cover it. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I said, I can't do nothing for you. So I can sell something to you. You can buy something from me. But yet when you go to the doctor, they're going to pull your medical records. They're going to see you've already been diagnosed or treated for something that's going to knock you out. You wouldn't have been able to have gotten it. You answered the application incorrectly. Timing. Everything in sales, I don't care what type of sales you're in, guys, it's all about timing and how you come across to that person as being a professional, eye contact, and the click you get right in the beginning. And the only thing I can say is that if you're running a direct mail lead or whatever type of lead you are, you need to tap those brakes. You need to slow down. You need to kind of let that person talk. Because the more they sit and speak, they're going to give you the ammunition that you need to help close the deal. Her deal was, she told me about 3 times, 6,000 is not enough. I need more because I don't have enough for a headstone. Okay? I don't have enough for this. I said, okay. So I said, here's what the cost is for 10. She said, oh, that's good. I said, let me show you what the cost is for 12. She goes, okay. I said, let me explain to you how this works. If your mom passes away, and let's say her funeral is $8,000, you've got a policy for 12. The 8 goes towards her funeral, and the 4 goes to you as the beneficiary to pick up any other bills that she may have. And since you live together with your mother, it'll help you out with your rent. I want the one for 12,000. Okay? So we have to educate them and help them understand why they should buy one a little bit bigger or buy one a little bit smaller because they can't afford it. All I can tell you about any lead is that it's an excuse, it's an opportunity, it's a reason to knock at somebody's door. You're the one who's got to cultivate that lead to where they like you right off the bat. You said something that they like. You weren't intimidating. You didn't come across too aggressive. You didn't come across with commission breath. You were there just to give them information. So I'm going to take one soft step backwards. And what I try to do is that no matter what lead I'm running, when I go to a door, I don't carry no briefcase. I don't carry no clipboard. I don't carry no folder because I'm not there to sell something to them. Now, if I'm going to a high rise or I got to walk through a large complex, I bring it and I set it off to the side. Before they answer it, they can't see it. But my job is just to get into the door. I want them to like me, okay? The lady there wanted to buy insurance, $6,000 for $60-something. She wanted it. I was there. It was all about timing that she bought for me. Yet when I went there, I had no briefcase. I had no nothing. It was just the agent and me had walked up to the door. Told the agent where to sit. I sat next to her mom. She was on my left. We sat, chit-chatted, and visited. So no matter if it's a paper lead, direct mail lead, Facebook leads, it does not matter. It's how you approach the client. The nice thing, as I said, about a paper lead is you can run them 6 months, 2 years later. There's agents that have worked with us before that have run leads that are 8 years old. You heard me. EIGHT, 8 years old and made sales. Joe, come on. You're not telling me the truth. I've got no need to lie to you, okay? Because the deal is that they sold it to the people who lived there with the name on the on the lead. They even sold them to people who had lived in the house because the people had moved because the agent knew how to dance to the door. So maybe you might have filled this out not realizing it wasn't addressed to you, but there might have been something on there that caught your attention. Do you mind please reading it? Okay, I was right around the area. This is something that was sent out. Oh, maybe it's sent out by the wrong person. Well, let me ask you, do you have a final expense program? Do you have a cremation program? Do you have any type of life insurance? I'm a licensed agent. Since I'm here, I've already got you the door. You probably got at least 1 or 2 questions that I can answer for you. Okay, don't run. Okay, if the lead is old, who cares? You paid for it. It's your money. So every lead that you have in your hand constitutes of something you spent for it. It doesn't matter whether when you sold it or you bought that lead, you made money there. That is still inventory you have that you need to run the lead to go see the people. Well, Joe, the people said they didn't want it, they didn't need it. The lady pulled a gun out on me. He pulled out a knife on me. There's no way. They don't need it. Let me tell you. The people who send leads in, we call them responders. They do not remember when they sent that card in. They don't remember really what they filled out. They don't even remember why they filled it out to send it back in, even after they read it, because they forgot about it. Okay? Now, when you go to the house, you're going to sit and say, I just received this lead yesterday. Just received it this morning. They're not going to remember when they sent it in. They don't know if you sent it in 5 years ago. That's why you got to blot off their age and the year on top. For the mere fact is that it's going to show the year they sent it. It's going to show you their birthday. Paper lead to me is the best, costs the most. You can use it today, next week, next year, 5 years from now. Take advantage of the leads, knock on the doors, do what you got to do, rehearse, practice, so in case the person has moved, the person does not need it, the person has bought before, you're going to know what to say when you're at the door with that person. Now, you can practice all you want in front of your mirror. You can practice all you want in front of your spouse. You can practice all you want in front of your little granddaughter. Yet, it's different when you're talking to a person at the door. When you knock on that door, you've got no idea what to expect. You've got no idea what's behind curtain door number 1. So the best thing to do is when they start saying something to you and they say they don't need it, that does not mean you leave. That means now it is more practice. It's kind of like live practice. Man, I totally understand. All the things you did with your partner that you were practicing with, now it's time to continue that and do it with that person behind the door. Because that's going to make it easier the next time, make it easier the next time. When I knocked on my first door, when I had my first rebuttal, it wasn't me. I need to think about it. That's not the way I signed my name. Did I run the first couple of times? Hell yeah, I did. I was scared. I'm not going to lie to you. Everybody's a little bit nervous. You've never done it before. Okay? But yet I said, hey, I got to get my head in the game. I said, I can't run and make money. I got to stay in there. That's like a doggone baseball player when he's up to bat. When he steps out, he's not going to be able to hit the ball that well. He's got to step into the ball to put that weight into it to where he can come across with a solid hit. Same thing I want you guys to do when you're at the door. Don't step out. Step towards. Step to the person. Not literally put your heart and mind, it's okay, it's game time. I'm not going to leave. I don't care what she says. I'm going to take it like an agent. I'm going to take it like a man. I'm going to take it like a woman. I'm going to do what I got to do. That is what builds resilience. That is what builds character, and that's what's going to build your confidence level. So the next house you go to, man, you punched me 3 times here, you punched me twice here, my nose been bloody. Well, there's nothing you can do to me. There's nothing they can do to you. The more you do it, the easier it's going to come. With that said, guys, make it a great weekend. Appreciate your hard work. You got any questions, give us a call. We're here for you all the time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.